everyone and welcome back, and in this video I will be doing my 29-week pregnancy update, so let's get right into it. So I did have a doctor's appointment a couple of days ago, which I got an ultrasound, which that went really well, so I was pleased with that. Also, another thing that had come up at that appointment was getting the TDaP shot. Now, at my previous appointment, the nurse did mention that I could get this shot at my next appointment if I wanted to, but I just really wasn't sure about it because me personally, I don't like shots. I know this is not about me, but I want to make sure if I'm putting something in my body, I know what it's doing to my baby. And I just felt at the time I just wasn't ready because I hadn't done enough research. But after talking to the nurse and the doctor and then just some other people in the medical field, as well as, you know, family and friends getting their opinion, I decided that I am going to go ahead and get this vaccine. Okay, it's for tetanus, diphtheria, and pertussis. So, which is like, I guess one of them is for whooping cough. Pertussis is the whooping cough. So they give it to the mother while she's pregnant to pass the antibodies on to the baby. So like I said, I'm going to be getting that shot on my next appointment. Speaking of appointments, now that I am in the third trimester, I have to see the doctor every 2 weeks. So that's something I knew was going to happen, but it still kind of took me by surprise when she told me she'll see me in 2 weeks. Now, as far as this stage in my pregnancy, how do I feel? Quite honestly, overall, I've generally felt good. Some of the things that I'm starting to feel now is just kind of like pain in the pelvic area, which I start feeling that around week 28. I guess that's just from the baby getting bigger and then just moving into the birthing position. My baby is head down already. And the baby was also head down at my previous ultrasound that I got for the anatomy scan, or the one that they do halfway through the pregnancy. So another thing that I've been experiencing that kind of hit me hard again the past week or two is fatigue. I've been so tired. And I guess that's one of the things that kind of picks back up in the third trimester. So as far as weight gain, my last appointment was 5 weeks ago, and I've actually gained 5 pounds since that appointment. So it looks like I'm gaining about 1 pound per week at this point. And like I said, I'm 29 weeks, so I have 11 more weeks to go for my due date. As far as movements, baby movements, baby moves a lot. Mostly when I'm laying down, I can feel the baby moving. But when I'm standing up, sometimes I can feel baby as well. I think that baby likes to sleep or rest while I'm awake and up and moving, and then tends to be awake when I lay down. Oh, something else really exciting that I got to do this week was I did a tour of the birthplace at the hospital that I want to give birth, and I was actually really surprised at how thorough the lady was on the tour. She showed us everything, like where you come in. She showed us the delivery room, the post-delivery room, which I didn't even know there was such a thing as a delivery room than a post-delivery room. I thought you stayed in the same room the whole time. She showed us the nursery, which really isn't a nursery, it's just where newborns go if they need some sort of observation or something, like if they have a circumcision or for whatever reason the baby needs some special attention. This particular hospital, they promote, they're very family oriented, so they promote one, having the baby with you at all times unless it's absolutely necessary to take your baby out of the room, and then 2, they encourage your family to visit you as much as you would like, and whoever to stay in the room with you. So it's really all up to the mother. So I really like that. As far as birth plan, that I'm still thinking of. Hopefully I can put that together in the next week or so, and then I can share that with you guys. So one other thing I want to mention that I did do at my last appointment as well is take the glucose test, which if you're not familiar with that test, it's a test where they have you drink a liquid, a sugary liquid, to check and see if you are at risk or if you have gestational diabetes. So I did the 1 hour, and you drink the liquid, you can't eat anything within the hour, and then you go to the lab and get your blood drawn. And then my office told me it takes 24 hours to get the results. So I don't have the results yet, so I'm hoping that I pass the test and don't have to do the 3 hour, but we will see. Last but not least is belly shot. So I'll give you a front view of the belly. Okay, so here is the front view. I know that the angle of this camera is not the best. As I said, I'm 29 weeks. And then you can see, here's my linea nigra. It's not very prominent, but it does extend past the belly button. Here's my belly from the side, from the other side. One last thing before I go, I just wanted to share some fun facts about the pregnancy this week. So I have this little chalkboard here that I did pick up actually from Burlington Co-Factory, or I guess it's just called Burlington now. But as you see, I'm 29 weeks, as I mentioned. And at this stage, the baby is the size of a butternut squash. So baby is about, I believe, between 15.5 to 16.5 inches, and then between 2.5 to about 3.5 pounds, something sort of similar to that. Due date, of course, November 2018, so very soon. And then cravings this week, I would say sweets. Particularly, I've been liking these mint Oreos that I have, so I've been eating those probably a little bit too much. But those are just a few fun facts about the pregnancy. So I'm not sure how a 29-week belly is really supposed to look. I don't know if I'm too big or if I'm too small, if I'm right on target. If I had to guess, I say I'm right on target. I haven't heard otherwise from my doctor. So this is my 29-week pregnancy update. Expect these updates to continue on my channel, so subscribe so you don't miss another one. Give this video a like if you like what you saw. Please leave a comment down below if you have anything that you want to add, any questions you want to ask me, because I am so open to answering any questions that you guys have. If there's any advice you want to give, or just anything you want to talk about, just let me know in the comments below. Let me know in the comments down below. So thank you so much for watching.